Hey guys, what's happening? We're here at Manchester Honda in Manchester, Connecticut with Jim Nakos. Jim, what's happening?
How you doing?
And we're here with Mossy. He's the Northeast Regional Sales Manager for Honda Motor Company. And we have a full lineup of Honda Minis here that are going to Minibike Mania tomorrow. So if you're ever thinking about getting your kid into a mini bike, you want to come tomorrow because we are actually giving away tomorrow some lucky kid. We're going to raffle off a brand new Honda 50, and we're also giving away 3 of the Strider balance bikes here, which will be awesome. If you got a kid that's 6 months old to 2 years old, they start them on these little balance bikes. It's actually in the Guinness World Book of Records as the youngest sport that children compete in. So at 2 years old. So we have a bunch of trophies for the kids. We're going to have a Strider race. We've got 8 events starting at noon with a mini bike parade, ending with a bike blessing from Pastor Moses from Rockville. And we also have a mini bike drag race. We have a mini bike motocross. We have a mini bike hill climb. We've got mini bike collectors coming from all over, not just New England, but Pennsylvania and New York, bringing collections of vintage Rups and mini Hondas and all kinds of really cool stuff. It's at the New England Motorcycle Museum. We've got 2 football field long rooms with millions of dollars of vintage motorcycles dating back to the early 1900s. So, but this is about the modern bikes. We have the whole lineup of Hondas that Jim and Mossy have put together that are going to be at the event tomorrow. They're all fuel injected. If you want a trouble-free solution for your kids, this is it. Mossy, is there anything you'd like to add about the lineup of Honda Minis up to the? It's basically 4 years old to 18-year-old, basically this whole lineup.
Yeah, so Honda's been definitely taking a lot of interest with the younger crowds and the dirt bike demographics and everything like that. And Honda recently in 2019 revamped their lineup with making the 110 and up all the way to the 450R fuel injected and everything, giving great value to customers looking to get their kids on motorcycles. American Honda takes it very important to make sure that we get the younger crowd involved in motorcycling and everything, and this is just the perfect way to do it right here.
So one of the other things I want to add is how inexpensive it is to buy your kid. You can buy one of these for $15.99, and it's going to be worth darn near close to that next year and the year after. And for $1 worth of gas, a kid can ride for hours. He's getting like, what, 60 miles to the gallon or something ridiculous like that. It's basically free entertainment, fun, family fun. If you're a 30, 40, 50-year-old guy who's got young kids and you used to ride and you want to get back into it, get the whole family into it. Buy one of these, buy one for your wife, and buy one for yourself. I own the New England Motorcycle Museum. I have 250 bikes. The one I ride the most, Mossy and I were talking about that earlier, is a Honda CRF 250L. Why? Well, it's fun. It's fast. It'll ride wheelies. You can ride it on the street, and it's bulletproof. So yeah, I have nothing but good to say about the lineup. And Jim, you've been selling these.
Been here for a while. Been here for 45 years.
How many kids do you think you've gotten on a new 50 and created a lifetime?
Literally hundreds of these over the years. At Christmas time, we had lined up in the driveway, Christmas morning and Christmas Eve morning. Parents would bring these things home, and the kids, the looks on the kids' face were amazing. And we here at Manchester Honda have always been into off-road. We've got the products, we've got the support, we've got the parts, we've got the personnel, we've got the expertise. Anything off-road, we can handle it for you.
If you look through their showroom, they're probably one of the most off-road geared dealerships in New England, not just big cruisers. In fact, there's very few big cruisers. It's a full lineup of off-road motorcycles, highlighting the Honda product line. And upstairs, they're into it when their parts and accessories department is twice the size of their sales floor. They've got a huge parts and accessories department, the whole second floor, and it's manned by the best in the industry. John Adamy is the parts manager. He's also a pro motocrosser and is wrenching for pro motocrosser Chris Canning at the Southwick National next week. So the guys upstairs are like Jim. They're lifelong enthusiasts. They're lifers in this industry. They're here because they have a passion for this sport. Jim could be selling cars and probably making more money, but he's here because he loves what he's doing. And same thing could be said for John Adamy. He could be at Pratt & Whitney or anywhere making more money, a talented kid like him, but he's here because they love this sport. So if you want to deal with the best in the industry, this is the place to go. And the products are second to none. So back in the 90s, they used to have a factory race team out here with a tractor trailer for the motocross, the sport of motocross. So they've been committed to this sport for years, and they're the only manufacturer that stepped up for Minibike Mania besides Strider. Strider stepped up with 15 bikes and donated 6 to give away. Honda stepped up, hooked us up with a Honda 50 that we're raffling off tomorrow. If you got a kid, come on down 4:30 tomorrow. Come be part of the event. And tonight we have a band from 5 to 9, and tomorrow from 4:30 to 7. So the event's 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Minibike Mania at the New England Motorcycle Museum. We hope to see you all there. Is there anything you guys like to say in closing about the sport of motorcycling? Or
You can't beat it. It's an enthusiast sport that teaches balance, it teaches discipline. It doesn't have that negative connotation that some people think about it. It's just all around fun, and it's fun for the whole family.
If you've got a kid who's struggling in school or might be getting in with the wrong crowd and doing the wrong thing, here's one way to straighten them out. You know, if you got a kid that you bought a dirt bike for and you have the key to it, pretty sure they'll do the lawn, they'll do their laundry.
It's great. It's instantly improved.
Instantly improved. I am proof of that. That's a whole nother story. But I was on the honor roll in 11th grade because of a 250cc motorcycle. And let's just say the year before, the only class I passed was band. Okay, so so it works. You can, and it brings the families together. I work with my 20-year-old son. I spend every day with him. We go to the races together. How many parents have a really close relationship with their teens? This is one way to bridge the generation gap, a passion for a sport that you love together. Get one for your kids, get one for yourself, get one for the wife, get everybody involved. The biggest growing demographic in motorcycling today is women riders, and let's face it, they're all the moms. So if we don't get mom into it, maybe Junior's not going to get a chance. So you got to get the women into it. You've got to get your wives. And my daughter is the only girl in the history of motocross that I know of ever in New England to beat the boys straight up in a motocross championship. Not once, wasn't a fluke, 4 times. 4-time New England Motocross Association champion in the 4 to 6 year old class. So we started her young. She's a lifetime rider, and she spent many hours riding these Honda Minis and still does. Matter of fact, she's riding my 250 now. She's 5'8" and 14. But so in any event, awesome sport. It's changed my life for the better. Hopefully you'll give a kid a chance to try out the greatest sport in the world. So stay tuned. We'll have videos of Minibike Mania out next week, and God bless America.